PlayStation.
All right, listen up, listen up, listen up. Tonight is the beginning of a journey. For some of you, it's a chance to tell your story. For others, it's a chance to add a feather to your cap. Whatever your situation is, we all want to get to Vegas and bring home that cup. But we got to do it one game at a time. Tonight, you'll be playing on a different court, wearing a different uniform, feeling a different vibe in the arena. You know why? Because it's prime time. Anybody ready for prime time?
We ready, coach.
This isn't just another game. Everybody is watching to see how you carry this, how far you come, how far you can go. And it's time to show them. It's time to show them all. Bring it in.
Yeah, boys, let's go.
All right, Vegas on 3. 1, 2, 3, Vegas!
And welcome. We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup. Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure, BA. Thanks for having me drop by.
Brought your A game, I'm sure, partner.
Lot to talk about, BA.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. And for Washington, we've got Alex Sarr. C.J. McCollum is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Doc in at the shooting guard position. And with the East looking wide open, Shams, the Cavs, one of those teams poised to capitalize.
Yeah, this is a team that's going to start year 2 under Coach Kenny Atkinson. And they've got the structure, they've got the pieces, clearly the scar tissue the last couple of years, but they can get some motivation here and make a real run to the top in the Eastern Conference.
But you know Cleveland is desperate to have a winner once again.
Yeah, and this team can finally be the ones to do it without LeBron James.
Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
Now let's send it down to Ali, who has a report on MP.
Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Guys?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And here's Garland. 6 to shoot. Allen a screen. Takes a 3. They get it back. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Washington. And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Shams?
Because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes them a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second-round potential picks.
Yeah, good point.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Now here's Garland. Mobley finds Garland. Mobley, a screen on McCollum. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Garland.
And has to fight through contact to get the finish. Mobley keeping his cool under duress.
Back to McCollum. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Doc. Here's Sarr. Allen defending. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Here's Doc. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Back to Garland. And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media. The RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSN is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcast via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
From deep, Strus knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Wizards trail by 5. Middleton outside. Here's Doc. The rebound by Allen. Middleton against Strus. Pass to Mobley. Left side Garland. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all too.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games, this season, gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. The Cavaliers lead by 7. To the inside. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
McCollum, a pass to Doc. Back to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And defenses can forget how good of a passer McCollum is.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. A big group substitution here for the Wizards trail by 4. On the court for the Cavaliers. Larry Nance is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Ball. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. George passes to Doc. Outside Koulibaly. Here's Doc. It's on target from the high post. Doc's got 10 points in the game. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
Here's McCollum after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. No good from outside. Here's Tyson. No points yet. Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. It's a one-on-one situation. For three, George. And he jams it home with authority.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second-chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
McCollum looks around. George passes to Doc. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Ball outside. Pass to Nance. Here's Tyson. Outside Mitchell. From the arc. McCollum pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Doc. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he makes a first. And one thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide-open competition. We've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year, a different champion each season. These are exciting times, to be sure, and I think continuingly with this collective bargaining agreement, we're going to see more and more parity in the league.
And a year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
I'll be ready, BA. You know this is much more fun for me.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the score by Washington. From deep, Mobley. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his third assist of the night.
And when he's effective from three-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5 to the middle. Doc. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Mitchell. He's got 22. Hits the trifecta. Ball's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defenders sucked toward the middle to follow Mitchell, and he found someone outside for the bucket.
Here's Doc. 13 points in the game. Inside. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's got his third basket on the night right there.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Mitchell. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era. And we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure. You better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Washington making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Strus, he's checked in for Ball. Here's Doc, and there's a pick. Pass to McCollum. Here's Doc, checked by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Middleton passes to Doc. Stolen by Strus. Allen with a screen on Middleton. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body, setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
Middleton looking around. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Outside Garland. Rebounded by Champagny.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I gotta go. I gotta get to this news right now.
Man's got things to do. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected and he has great instinct. It's almost like he can sniff out a story better than anyone.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Guys, back to you.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Middleton. Yep, count it. Middleton's got 4 points in the quarter.
He is so confident from the mid-range. Middleton, I love seeing him look to score from there.
Allen outside. Mobley down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
McCollum against Garland. Pass to Doc. Stolen by Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen away. And it's Washington on the break. Here's Sarr. Got it. Sarr's got 8.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down to the paint.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings.
I think for the Cavaliers, if you look at the standings, they're in the middle in the playoff projections. They're right there. Not world beaters, but they're not scrubs either.
And they seem to be trending in the right direction. It's still early to judge, but they could be really good. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with him. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Here's Garland. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
They've got C.J. McCollum. Chris Middleton is out there with Alexander Sarr. And it's Doc in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Here's Middleton after the basket by Cleveland. Pass to Doc. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he lobs it up top. McCollum with a steal. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Garland. McCollum against Mitchell. Mobley outside. Top of the key. They get it again. Allen, the pass to Garland. And rejected.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Garland. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Garland's got 6 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Champagny, covered by Mobley. McCollum against Garland. Pass to Doc. Shot clock at 6. From about 19, Mobley grabs the board. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Strus with it. Middleton covering. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Tipped. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Garland. And he lays it in on the break. Give him 8 points now.
And you see Garland out there running, hustling to make a play.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And looking at the standings in the NBA Cup, the group stage just starting.
Yeah, lots of games remaining. I think the magic number is 3. If you get those 3 wins and have a good point differential, you normally advance to the knockout rounds.
Here's Doc. 15 points in the game.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Here's Doc. Middleton outside. Sarr finds McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Now here's Strus. Back to Mobley. No good from 11 feet. Wizards trail by 14. McCollum with it. He's picked up by Garland. Here's Doc. It's tipped. Ball taking his time here. And here's Strus outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Now here's Mobley. Garland for 3. The shot no good.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Carrington, he's checked in for Washington. Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Porter Jr. comes in for Strus. Outside Carrington. There's the screen. Middleton outside, launches a three, nails it from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 7 points.
And Middleton has so much confidence in his jump shot, especially from the three-point line.
Outside for Mitchell, from outside the arc, and the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 28 points for the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Carrington. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Doc. No good, off the front rim.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Ball outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
George, he's checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Champagny. A different look for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Allen. Craig comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Tyson in for Porter Jr. Wizards trail by 19.
2 minutes.
To the left wing. Here's Doc. He's got 18. Outside Carrington. From deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
1:25 left in the third. To the left side wing. Fires for three. Doc, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Middleton passes to Kispert, and it's in there.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
1:03 left in the third. The Cavaliers lead by 19. Mitchell with room to shoot. It's rebounded by George.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Here's Doc. Outside Carrington. Launches it. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cleveland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Nance in the post, covered by Carrington. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Here's Doc, checked by Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on that one.
Number 5,
Good on the second one. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Mitchell sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 31.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of team.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. And Garland is subbed in for Mitchell. On the court right now for Cleveland. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Lonzo Ball is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Craig in at the 3, small forward. Six to shoot, pass to Mobley. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Doc's got 4 rebounds now.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with Allen Grant. Cleveland leading by 12. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Allen with a screen on McCollum. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the inside, Doc. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside Garland. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in the game. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Doc. The 3 ball. And he can't get that one. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Ball passes to Craig. And a miss there on the triple.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. George, he's checked in for Kispert. Cleveland also making some changes. Strus, he's checked in for Craig. And Mitchell subbed in for Ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate, the work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. McCollum drives in. Count it! Hard legs when it comes to rim protection. Other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now Garland. Mitchell outside. Oh, swiped away. And here they come. Banks it home. Big shot.
And by maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, someway made this a thrilling finale.
Garland against McCollum. Now Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Garland against McCollum. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Mobley. Cleveland leading by 10.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Cavaliers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. Here's Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George is there for the rebound.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
So Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you later.
Hey, how you feel about that pregame speech from Coach?
Ray was seriously feeling that spirit.
Yeah, I never seen him so lit before a game.
I don't think I've ever seen him talk that much. You could tell he really wants the cup. What's up?
Maybe we should interview him. Before the next cup game. I feel like there's, I don't know, something interesting there. And I want to share that with my followers.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Hopefully he allows us to do it. You know how shy Coach could be.
You're forgetting I got a documentary background. I'll get him talking.
Hey, that's why I hired you.
Oh, man. There's a thumbnail right there.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.